Hello YouTube, welcome again to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Now, surprisingly, it only took me around 7 encounters to get both the reflect rings, only to show that on camera I have no luck. But, to summarize, Lena's going to be equipping the reflect ring, just because Lena benefits the most from not getting hit by magic. We will not be picking up the item down here. We'll only pick up the one higher up on the floor. Reflected. And it's over. Wait a second. Whatever. Sorry, it's always fun to be here. We're just gonna leave. No reason to stay. Yeah, but to summarize, we need to get to the top end by Atmos. So unfortunately, this magic will only help against Atmos if Atmos uses a more general skill. But if Atmos doesn't, then it's pretty much wasted. We will be running from every encounter just to make things easier and faster. Because we only really wanted to do this area for the reflect rings. So for some reason Lena keeps getting hit. I don't know what to interpret about this. Again, we're just gonna move, run away, no reason to stay around. Here's another safe chest which we'll pick up. And we'll actually fight this encounter. We get jitterbug rolling. And the battle's over. We get a lot more money. Actually, I'm just gonna go clarify. If you're wondering why I have so much money, I went through Guild Cave 4 times. I used quick save glitch to get past it. I'm sorry if you thought I was actually going to fight Gill Turtle. I could have not have won that battle. But I did it just to speed up grinding, so I didn't get a really high level for where I was at. And here's a message from Zat, sorry. He's made it to the power generator. Except something went wrong immediately. Actually, to be honest, something will go horribly wrong, period. Though it does appear he has a different enemy set he's fighting down there. And it's interesting to speculate what he could be fighting. Alright, this battle could be really painful or it could be a godsend, so let's equip everyone's equipment. Why didn't I equip the Mage Masher? Okay. Fire a sword. We get Mystery Waltz, which is probably the one we don't want. And that's why we didn't equip the Death Sickle. That's right. Lena, go back to using... Go and use that Mage Masher, actually. It's more powerful. And we get our first sword dance. That will be carrying us through this. If you're wondering, we have to deal with 75,000 HP. Well, not exactly. Frost, why did I make it fire then? That was stupid. And now he's silent, so that may make our job easier. Spend another turn switching to Blizzara. It's okay, I'm sure everyone else will do fine without you. I can do that because he's weak to healing. But we do have to beat this area. It's a very nice item we get. We'll drop a high potion on Lena, a high potion on Bulbor, and a high potion on Ferris. Let's just keep Galoof dead. He's not probably going to contribute much beyond that initial damage. And if we get the chance, we can have Bulbor cast Shell on himself. Oh well, let's get this party rolling. Shut him up for a little. Keep the damage up. Okay. Time to heal Lena. Let's drop a cure on everyone, which will heal Ferris and Bulbor and deal some more damage to Red Dragon. And we've won. We got some stuff, some experience, but no, the real prize was this gold hairpin. Now, Bulbor gets a discount for all, and I mean all, magic cast. Once Bulbor equips it, of course. Which I really should have done beforehand, but whatever. I don't even care, it brings your magic down. This is the best piece of equipment you have. Probably. Really, everyone has special equipment except Ferris. Poor Ferris. Now, thankfully, there is a save point here. That would be insane if we actually had to do that all in one go. And we'll go and burn through one of the mini tents I got to restore MP. So now everyone's at the top of their game. And we can fight probably one of the easier fights. Maybe. We'll see. It depends really on how bad Atmos is. No time to fight. So now Zazaz is going to... Zazat, I'm sorry. For some reason I have Batman on my mind. But anyway, Zazat will take down the Atena and we get to fight our boss fight. Because a boss really makes dungeon fun. Unfortunately, he'll use Comet until someone dies. Unfortunately, the person he used it on is not the person we want. However, we're going to take advantage of this to get everyone up to their antics. I'm gonna actually just preemptively bring Bulbor back. We really can't have him dead. That's the worst person that could be dead. And looks like fate has chosen 2 people. We'll use Rays on Ferris first. And then, I don't know. I'm just kind of faking it. And fortunately we do get a slow go, which doesn't do anything. But we have a purpose. We can use Asuna to make sure we're all moving at top speed. And we're healing the enemy, of course. He's asleep, now he's awake. What can I do? Now it's somewhat unfortunate that, you know what? I'll take it. Keep Bulbor dead for a bit. We'll give everyone else a chance to attack. We do not need a jitterbug. We need an actual offensive. We need sword stands. We do not need mystery waltz. Everyone just keep attacking. Unfortunately, attempting Tango is useless, but whatever. Jitterbug, at least we're dealing damage. Galoof, now is not the time not to be using sword stands. Not weak to gravity, of course, because he's a heavy enemy. And Ferris will spend her coming turn to revive Bulbor. Well, that was useful. And now we have 2 people dead. No way to revive them. This may be a wipe. Bulbor is gone. Phoenix down. Bring Galoof back. Maybe it will keep him alive a bit longer. At least long enough to get a sword stance down. Please just affect her. Galoof, now is not the time to be using Mystery Waltz. We need sword stance. Nor is it time to be using Tempting Tango. You're using the 2 skills which we can't... God, we may have lost this via RNG, gods. Finally, we get a sword stance, but it's probably gonna be too little too late, unless... I don't know how much Lena's been up to, but it's not good. We could drain all day, we won't wipe out his MP reserves, which is the only way we'd win. Maybe. Yeah, start rolling all the swords dances now when we absolutely need them. Thank you, Galoof. Your credit to the team. More swords dances. Everyone you roll makes Lena's job easier, because it's Lena's job now to beat this boss. You failed us, Galoof. Now we're gonna have to deal with a perpetual comet shower. Please kill Lena. Just don't slow down, Galoof. I want you to keep No! Don't use Tempting Tango. Yeah, Galoof is gonna cost us this entire battle, because he'll keep using stuff that is ineffective to damage, to HP. And that's really the risk with dancers. Yes, another sword stance. Keep him up. If I see one more, we may have it. Not enough. We need a swords dance, like right now. And it's over. We'll see if maybe we'll get lucky. No, we won't. We'll roll the one thing that doesn't do anything. And it's over. Goof will get hit with so much damage it's not even funny. And we'll be sent back to start. Fortunately, we saved, right? Oh well, sorry. Atmos will probably be the major tough battle in this, because we can abuse AI behavior to hurt X-Def, and we have the Def Sickle for... Let me speed up for this. You already guys saw it once. Okay, let's try getting a double application of sleep down. Yes, starting sword stance. We don't have time to do anything. Okay, so fine. Bulbor will live. Oh, so let's see. Yeah, at level 41, he has a lot of HP. Hence the need to keep him on the defensive. And Ferris is, and Lena. No, now is not the time. I want you to go and save, Ferris. You can probably get very lucky. There's some ways we can get around some of the worst parts. And if we put Atmos to sleep, even better. Here, let's try creating a stall shield. while we continue doing Tempting Tango, because the game knows I want that more than anything else in the world. And now Gloof will just be using ordinary attacks. And he gets a sword stance, thank God. And we get a gravity. Which didn't work, thank God. Heal yourself up, Bulbor, and then we'll get shells out. Hopefully to create an effective stalling tactic. In all likelihood, just stalling our inevitable death. And you shelled Ferris again, which I guess is okay, but another sword stance. No, I realize that Lena hasn't moved much, has she? Is Atmos literally asleep or something? Oh well, let's take some of his MP. Okay, then we'll throw our final shell down. Okay, so we have a temporary reprieve. I am somewhat curious whether, Dan, if it's true, then we can maybe be able to just stall this out for a bit. I think we'll be able to stall this out for a bit. Yeah, since, at the moment, Ferris, I'm sorry, not Ferris, Lena's just doing nothing. We're going to assume that represents the point where he's going to start bringing Lena in. Oh, I really can't tell. Two sword stances in a row. Let's check how far we are. Past halfway. That's good. We may be able to pull this one out. As long as Gloof stays alive, because Gloof is the only one with high damage potential. No clue. Let's start throwing down, let's try confusing him. Maybe he'll hurt himself. No, I'm sorry. I threw that away. And we have another he's asleep moment. Too bad. Sword stance immediately wakes him up. Okay, here's the coming apocalypse. We'll go and raise Lena. Which is completely ineffective because Lena still has auto-reflect, that's right. Okay, noted. Well, now we can stall maybe for a bit longer and deal more damage. And more damage has been dealt. And here is the coming apocalypse. Who will be next to die? Who knows? All I know is that we're messing with the cosmic order. Thank you for your relevant and powerful attack, Gloof. And now he's asleep, again. Oh great, he can cast comets in his sleep. However, we can keep up with the damage now. Well, in theory. And Gloof's dead. Here, how close is he to being dead? We'll take the risk of not reviving Gloof. But it looks like we've won this. Gloof got enough sword stances in that it's within striking distance. But we don't have an alternate weapon for Bulbor. And now we're seeing a problem. Do you have anything that can improve this situation? Nope, we are absolutely broke. I don't know, I'm just throwing stuff out now. Okay, he stays asleep. Since I'm now going to obsess 731, we need to get 3 more attacks in. Throw a blink down. Two more attacks left. Now another thing we could do is deliberately kill Bulbor. Just defend. Don't waste time. And we've won this anyway. I'm pretty sure Ferris will get one more move in before Atmos sucks in Glue. And there you have it, Atmos is dead. Definitely one of the more frustrating fights and probably a prelude to the horrible battle that will be Omega. We've destroyed the antenna. And now, Cool Guy dies. He dies hard. Now's the time to knock him out, Bulbor. With your stick that heals people. Thank you, coolest guy. Your sacrifice shall be appreciated. Time to throw him off a cliff. Thank you, Bulbor. We lift him up with your white mage arms and throw him off. With yourself. Now fly! Fly away! Now there's no barrier, and in theory we can attack at any time. However, we really now have to take care of other stuff, like talking to Guido. That's actually what most of this update well, not this update, this video we'll be doing, we will be going to talk to Guido. Now we wait a minute. Yep, that's how you do it. Yes, that is clearly the coolest guy. However, we do have another person to pick up. Oh, go if you're so depressed. And actually, now that we don't have to deal with reflecting enemies at the moment, we can now throw onto... Well... Here, wait until we... Unfortunately, we have a very limited choice on where to go. So, let's just do the easiest way. And now let's use one of our mini tents. I got him. We dared them. Now back underwater, we have a few stops to make. First to the town of Moor, because we need more magic. Moor is actually my favorite place in the run because it's the upgrade point for a lot of stuff that are overdue for upgrades. That, and it's the last major shop in this world. There is no other town that gives better stuff than Moor. And you saw my cash. I had almost 200,000. That's more than enough. Gotta go around this long point, which probably isn't needed, but whatever. It's their game. They designed it the way they thought would be most appropriate. Now if we surface here, we come up next to this town, which is Moor. Hello. Why wouldn't I come out here? You guys have upgrades, which we're going to need. We'll only get one for now, seeing as I do expect an upgrade in the relatively close time frame. Yeah, sure, why not? Gonna start throwing out upgrades, since people need them. Except we're going to gold hairpin that, and we're going to optimize for diamond equipment and a mithril glove. Since we don't really... Well, no, we want a reflect ring. What am I saying? Actually, even more in the coming cave, we want the reflect ring out. So now we're all armored up. Let's go to the magic store. Yeah. Now we can cast reflect ourselves. Isn't it great to be rich? Why am I buying time magic? So now we can cast Graphica if we have a time mage. Unfortunately, we don't have one, so we'll just live without. Let's play a piano for old time's sake. Yeah, piano skills. Who doesn't like piano? That shed's locked right now, so we can't go get the goodies near it. Weapon store, that's right. I knew it was something associated with armor, like offensive versions. There's only one upgrade here, it's the air knife. We'll be getting only one for, to buff Ferris. Elena, she's actually wielding the best weapon here. And, Galoof will keep the dancing dagger because it fits him. I can't remember, does Spellblade work with this? Yes. Fun fact, if we had some way of inflicting air damage with Mystic Knight, that would be incredibly powerful. But, okay, enough of this area. We have 2 other areas to visit. We're going to now visit the more northern one. We'll get to Guido eventually, I promise you, but... we have another person to summon to recruit here. We already got Golem. But this is a missable one. As you see, if we go up here, it's a mountain range. Sorry, I just wanted to make a point why we have to go under. So, of course, if we leave, it's another port, or underwater port. There's a few of those running around. We'll just ignore them. We don't need to kill any right now. Going to save real quick. Because coming up is going to be a... it's going to suck. Well, not as much actually. We have something... and we're going to run away. Run away really fast. Well, as fast as we can. Especially because Bulbor's probably going to die. Nope, Bulbor did not die. Unfortunately, the thing with the gold hairpin is that it only works in battle. Now here's who we came to visit, the main attraction, Colbitas. Colbitas is very interested in killing us. Ah, god damn it. I knew I messed up that. We do not want Galoof to be dead. Galoof is resilient to his particular gimmick. Which is that. Yeah, he counters every attack with Evil Eye. Now, here gonna dance, and he's going to just take it because he has no other choice. We'll go and use Asuna. Again, it's easy to work around his gimmick. Mainly for, in Galoof's case, he's immune to stone. So, of course, he's the best suited for the job of actually doing damage. Of course, it means that most of our infrastructure is devoted to keeping Galoof alive, because if you have a capable man, you cannot turn so against himself, unfortunately, or I totally would. He also can do that. Yeah, he can do that pretty fast. So what we really want is this. And we'll roll a mystery waltz for some reason, because it's incredibly relevant. Since we have the MP to spare, we'll try to Asuna, then I'll realize, oh, it's reflecting. Now if Colbitas had any ailments, they are not as relevant. Thank you for your ineffectual attacks. You shall be forever remembered as the most competent person in the team. Okay, do we have I swore we had it. Here, you need to bring, Bulbor back so he can, Asuna, someone. So they can stay alive long enough to, finish this. Because now Bulbor's dead. Of course. We're very fortunate in that regard. We're just losing people fast. He is the chosen one. He must survive. In which then he'll proceed to be completely ineffectual and just take the one thing we do not really want him to take. Now let's bring Bulbor back to life to make us even more versatile in our recovery schemes. I hate relying on random chance. And here we go, the Swords Dance we've all wanted. Bulbor dies again. Are you just gonna stay dead the entire time, Bulbor? I mean, seriously, we just bring you back to life and the first thing you do is you die. Finally, we're gonna get ahead. I'm sure that eventually Kolbatos will run out of MP, but the question is, are we patient enough for it? Now dance the dance of swords. Okay. Whack yourself in the head with a stick. Heal him up so he has HP. Dance Tempting Tango. Thank you very much. Your ever so valid attack options are keeping us afloat. Now, at the rate of this battle, I'll just put Guido off to the next video. It doesn't. Oh god, what am I doing? I'm laughing at the authorities. That's what. Oh, repercussionless. And with that block, we can get another. That means Ferris will attack next round too. And while Galoof does more ineffectual attacks. Because that's all I use him for. Ineffectual attacks. And essential immunity. At least he did damage. That's more that can be said about some other things he's done. We'll get a mystery waltz on. We'll freak out about Bulbor's condition and heal him. We'll freak out about Galoof's condition and heal him. And now we're all good. Every little bit of damage helps. And it's over. We have gotten Catol Betas. Trust me, there's a reason I'm getting it. Let's rest up in the tent. Then we'll go and return to the sub. Actually, might as well show off this area since it isn't in the third world. This is more background. We have another chocobo here. Say hi. Que. Thank you. But yeah, that's more backstory for down the road, but otherwise it's pretty useless. We can go and look around. There's nothing here. Thank you all for watching. Next time we'll go and actually take down Guido, go do Guido and maybe the forest.